Hey, what's up, everybody? Brian from BG 90 Day. A little bit different type of video today. I've been wanting to make this one for a while. This one shouldn't be very long. Um, it's titled Pizza Policy. All right. I happen to love pizza. I am sure that I am not the only one. What we need to do is make sure, though, that it doesn't derail our goals. I was, I guess I'd say, kind of a victim of this in the past, and I am much healthier now, thankfully, and I still have pizza in my life. So it is, in fact, possible. Um, Here's a few guidelines that I like to keep in place because I think it's important that uh, we understand that we're real people and we want to, live a healthy life, but also you got to be a human being, I think. Otherwise, if you're not enjoying your life, then what are we doing here? Um, so, uh, First thing, and this is something that I did not do in the past, only eat good pizza. Okay, you want to actually look forward to it. All right, I think that's a much better way to go about it as opposed to just like eating it 4 or 5 nights a week and you don't really care if it's good or not. You're just like, well, I know I like it generally speaking, so I'm just going to do it because it's not that expensive. I can just get frozen pizza and throw it in the oven and it's ready in 15 minutes and I can throw it at my kids and, they probably won't hassle me too much about eating it. It can be a dangerous path if that's the way we're going, because pizza's awesome. It's very easy to overeat, as we know. It's typically high in carbs, high in fat. When you combine those two together, uh, even pizza that's not that good, you're gonna probably keep eating it until it's gone. So, how can we avoid these pitfalls? But like I said, kind of keep it in our life. All right, so one tip here, let's not go into this thing starving. Let's try to have had some protein, preferably not that prior, obviously, but not too, don't, hey, I had eggs at 9 in the morning and now it's 9 at night. All right, you're going in probably pretty hungry. Uh, you're potentially going to max that thing. Okay, so let's maybe I try to have typically what works well for me is because you're probably not going to add it on seafood or you're not going to add seafood to pizza, and you're probably not going to order that as well. So I normally try to have some type of fish a couple hours before I go. It doesn't have to be fish. Any type of protein is fine. Okay. I don't do that all the time. That's just something I've noticed I've done in the past. Another thing, if you like it, get some vegetables on there. Okay, it just mentally makes me feel a little bit better. Also, as we know, you're going to be adding some micronutrients, which are always important. You're probably not going to get too many of those if we don't make an effort to maybe add some vegetables. But if you don't like vegetables on it, don't worry too much about it. Um, this is also something that I found that's worked for me is I always try to order something else, normally some type of protein, or if there's no vegetables on it, get some type of salad. I like caprese a lot, so I'll go caprese. And another go-to for me is normally meatballs. Okay, if you're ordering from a good place or you're out, um, hey, if the pizza's good, the meatballs are probably good too. They probably have meatballs. Like, get some meatballs. That way, instead of having like those last 3 or 4 trips to the table, or those last two big slices that you probably didn't need. It's like, I ordered this, I got to eat this. So you'll save some room for that, and you'll still enjoy it, but you're not, going 3,000 calories deep on that thing because I think we all know that's very easy to do. So, lastly, I would say try to limit it to once a week. So whatever you order or whatever you take home, if you went out to grab something, that's it for the rest of the week. So it's like that night, and then maybe like you have a little bit more as like half a meal later in the week, but that's it. All right. I know back when I was doing pizza all wrong, I was not eating good pizza. I was eating bad pizza. And what I would do is back when I was poor and teaching, that would be my lunch. So I would go to Little Caesars. I'd get like a regular large pizza for like $6. I'd eat half of it and then I'd save the other half for the next day. So although this was economically very sound. Metabolically, I was a disaster. I'd be like falling asleep in the afternoon while I was trying to teach my classes, like on the hunt for coffee at like 1:30 in the afternoon because I just ate half this garbage pizza and it really wasn't that good. And I felt terrible after. And despite me getting like, 12, 14,000 steps a day, I was definitely not losing weight. I wasn't really feeling good. And I could just feel my body having a very difficult time digesting it. Um, I have not, I've ended that part, but I still eat pizza every once in a while because it's awesome. Um, this is something, these are some things that I found that are successful for me. So I'm off that old tip. This is kind of what I'm doing now. And I think we know that we can't eat it all the time just because it is, very calorically dense, not super high to protein. So that I think this is a way, like I said, you can kind of, it's not heroin. You can kind of keep it in your life, but we just want to try to kind of limit it, but at the same time, kind of look forward to it and enjoy it when we can. So, like I said, these are some things that I found that have worked for me. Any questions, feel free to hit me in the comments and enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.